So here comes Miguel Ramos, 22 years of age, from Guaraco in Venezuela, bronze medalist in the 2018 South American Games, former national champion. Representing Turkey, a bit of a cheer from his teammates away to my left-hand side. It's Ramazan DEMIR, hailing from Istanbul, where the AIBA Women's World Championships will take place in December. And he is the reigning Turkish national champion. Pristine ring. Ring B and ring A. So the gum shield goes in there for Ramos. Physically, they look pretty similar, these two, almost exactly the same height. Maybe a slightly longer reach on Ramos, just looking at them up in the ring there. Ramos into that southpaw stance. DEMIR orthodox. Looking for that left to the body, Ramos. He definitely has got the longer reach, Ramos, or he certainly boxes longer. That's more the kind of style that he's got. He's a bit looser. Ramazan's more of a kind of stand-up, orthodox, slightly stiffer fighter, you would say, of these two. Looking for the long left hand there, Ramos. Maybe just about landed it. Just hitting the gloves with a jab there, Ramazan DEMIR. He's not quite got his feet close enough yet, but just feeling those gloves on the end of his fist, that lets you know that you're not far away. There's not too much of an adjustment to be made. Ramos with a combination on the inside. Looking for that big left hand, but he comes back with a right there, DEMIR, then moves off to his left. Often looking for that long left to the body, Ramos. Nice combination there from DEMIR. Left hand scored, right hand to the body, and he's just getting a little bit closer. Those punches just going through the target a little bit more now from DEMIR. Just finding his feet a bit, the Turkish fighter. Ramos still looking for that left to the body, but when he throws it, often when he finishes throwing it, he's slightly off balance. He tends to stoop in after it a bit. He's loosened up, Ramazan DEMIR, throughout the course of this fight so far. I said earlier on that he's had a slightly stiff-looking style, and he did at that point. But he's settled. Had a good second half to this round. Nice combination again there. Those low hands of Ramos aren't doing him any favours at times. When he pulls out, he's not getting out quick enough. Bell goes at the end of the round. The cleaner work there was done by the man in the blue corner, and that's reflected on the scores. Was maybe a little bit slow to get going, but as I said, from about a minute, certainly from halfway through the round onwards, he just began to settle. You could see him just loosen up pretty much visibly. Before that, he was a touch staccato, slightly stiff. But he's catching Ramos regularly as Ramos is trying to come forward and almost always just looking for that left hand. So into the second, good start for Ramazan Demir of Turkey. He swept it with the judges at the end of round one. So Ramos has got to win this second round now, really to stay in this. Good footwork there from Demir, just turns Ramos with ease on the ropes. Ramos did almost get hold of him there as he pushed him back towards those ropes. But he's difficult to pin down, Ramazan Demir. So having a decent start to the round here though, Miguel Ramos. Good first minute, just knocks Demir off balance a little bit there. That was better from Ramos, just going up to the head with a combination, rapid combination, right followed by the left. Working to the body there, Ramos as well. The left hand came back from Demir, but it wasn't clean. Rather than looking for just singles, which was mostly what he was doing in the first round, Ramos is putting his punches together more here. Right hand caught Demir as he was trying to slip off to his right, and this is good stuff from Ramos. Not everything's getting through clean here, but he's really bringing the heat. And Demir's finding this quite hard to cope with. Just looking to hold on a little bit there, the Turkish fighter, right to the body from Ramos as we head into the final minute of round two. Referee's had a quick chat with both of them there. Bit of holding, bit of hitting around the back of the head. Nothing major. Good right hand on the inside there from Ramos, who is just looking to roughhouse Demir a bit. He's got to be slightly careful. He doesn't want to give a point away, but these have been the tactics for round two, is get really tight on Ramazan and just let his hands go, really. It's been as simple as that. Lovely little checked right hook there from Ramos. Just digging his toes in and really setting himself for that 1-2 there, Ramazan Demir. But it's not flowing in the way that it did in the second half of round one. This is a Ramos round for me, quite comfortably. And if he gets it across the board, then that will set this up very, very nicely at 1 apiece, heading into the third and final round. And you can see on the screen in the corner there we go, confirmation, 10 lines across the board for Ramos. So we've got 19-19 on all 5 cards heading into the final round. That's the first time we've had that in Ring B in the tournament so far. Okay, we're only in session 3, but we've had maybe 30 fights in this ring, and this is the first time we've had one that's been absolutely in the balance. All 5 judges going one way in the first round, all 5 going the other way in the second round. Pretty easy rounds to score. I thought they were clear winners in those 2 rounds. First one going blue, the second one going red. And the momentum here is with Ramos. He was aggressive in that second round, really committed. Just looked to get on top of DEMIR, not give him any space to breathe. DEMIR will know what is coming in this round. It'll be more of the same. 100% it'll be more of the same. And he's looking to meet with fire a bit more maybe at the start of this round. And that's what he needs to do. Ramos just trying to bob and weave. DEMIR caught by left hand there as he came in, left hand on the inside from Ramos. A couple of scoring shots there though from DEMIR, but he's backed up to the corner here, left to the body, right and left upstairs. Very accurate, good crisp punching there from Ramos, who's got a bit between his teeth here. I think he really fancies this now, that he can put this on Ramazan DEMIR and really do some damage. There's that lovely right hook again, and once again he's quickly over to that neutral corner to try and cut the ring off, and DEMIR just doesn't have anywhere to go. He's trying to keep Ramos off him, but these punches have got a hint of desperation about them now, and Ramos is just happy to walk through them to an extent. Fell short there with the right hand, DEMIR. He was in trouble there for a second. He was stuck in the middle of nowhere, and Ramos had just taken himself out of range, or he could have punished him midway through the round. He's digging deep here, Ramazan DEMIR. Long left hand there from Ramos. Good upper body movement there from Ramos as well, this deep in the fight. Just tucking up on the inside, takes him on the gloves, and again just looks to walk DEMIR down. Both just landing at the same time there. Good left hand, stiff left hand, but there was a right in there too from DEMIR. The left was from Ramos. He's digging really deep here though, Ramazan DEMIR, really deep. Good jab, nice one too there from Ramos. Straight left hand again from the Venezuelan, and the damaging work, the better work, there's that short right hook again, has come from him. Still has enough in those legs just to dip the knees and slide underneath. A right hand aim there from DEMIR, and he let another one go there, but he's standing a little bit tall, a little bit square, and he got caught again there by Ramos, who's taking this final round. And having lost the first round, he is going to sweep to victory here, I think. And that's always impressive. If you lose the first round in these 3 round fights, particularly unanimously as he did, then it is a long way back. It's been impressive. Rapid combinations, often finishing on that right hook. There goes the bell, and he's absolutely delighted there, Miguel Ramos, and he should be, because, as I say, you find yourself a round down, having lost it on all 5 cards after the first round, then you are bang in trouble. You need to make adjustments, and that's what he did. He just clicked through the gears. He was more aggressive. He punched more in combinations rather than looking for that single left hand to the body, which was mainly what he was trying to do off the back of the jab in the first round.
Please welcome the boxer from Montenegro into the red corner, Stefan Savkovic. And now, be ready to greet his opponent in the blue corner of the ring, from the Republic of Kazakhstan, Nurtada Rayis.
Well, that's a false start. That's a false start. He heard the blue corner announced and he thought that was the decision, but it was the announcement of the fighter entering the other ring, entering ring A. And it goes to the red corner, and right that it should. Ramos gets it by unanimous decision, which means he will have taken all of those 5 cards in the final round. 29-28. He was 1 down after round 1, then he won rounds 2 and 3 to go from 1-0 down to 2-1 up and goes through to the next stage. And it's the right decision. Easy fight to score, actually. You can just see it on the bottom right hand corner of your screen there. 10-9s one way in round 1, 10-9s the other way in rounds 2 and rounds 3. It wasn't like he didn't get hit. It wasn't like DEMIR didn't have his successes. He did, but Ramos was happy to take 1 to give 2 in those second and third rounds, and effectively that's what happened. So now we go into the middleweights. So we'll see Thanarat Sangfed up against Miguel Ramos in the next round. That's going to be an interesting fight. Round of 64 in the middleweights. 46 fighters have entered at 75 kilos. Always a well-populated division.